First Englishman to chop Wukong.
Здравствуйте на всички, аз съм Jamal и днес, готова тиквеник от майката на приятелката ми, домашен. И айран. Guys, remember photo albums? And no, I don't mean the photo album on our phone. We would often share them with friends and family, and each picture we'd tell them a little bit about it and give a story. Well, I can't do that with you guys, but what I can do is I can share my digital photo album with you guys. Bulgaria has definitely changed me, and I think changed me for the better. So today, guys, we're going to have a look at my story in Bulgaria through my Instagram. Just some context about me, so you know where I'm coming from. I am 28 years old, from the UK. I work for myself online as an online teacher and trader, and I moved to Bulgaria because I had an old business partner who recommended it to me. He just said, hey, Plovdiv's pretty cool for online workers, why don't you go there for a few months? So that's what I did. Little did I know that living in Bulgaria would profoundly change me and create the person I am today. So, Aida, let's go, gledame. The first picture, you won't believe, this is the first picture I took in Bulgaria. It's a shopska salad in Sofia. When I had arrived in Sofia for one night, before going to Plovdiv, I decided to have one. And wow, if you look at the comments, shopska salata, you haven't had salad until you've had this. Hashtag game changer, hashtag Bulgaria, hashtag digital nomad. Oh wow, so one of the first pictures, or the first picture actually I took in Bulgaria was shopska salad, okay? And during my first few weeks and first month in Bulgaria, I definitely had a lot of shopska salad, okay? I came here originally on my own, and then Chad came and joined me a month later, and we had a great little time exploring the city, meeting new people, and then after this period, exploring the tepes and exploring the city, what we actually did is we started our YouTube channel, and the next clip I've got, and I'll actually play it for you.
It's really thick. Thick. Really thick. Really? Too thick.
This was one of our first videos, and if you haven't seen it, please click the little link up top or go to the links in description and go check out British Guys Try Boza. It was one of our first videos where we drank Boza. Now, we never had a plan for a YouTube channel. We both had our own jobs, but we just did it for fun. And even now it's just for fun. And this was the third or fourth video that we made where we had begun our journey trying different drinks and foods in Bulgaria. So actually, after settling in Bulgaria, within the first month or two, I actually met Chris, Chris Tanev, also a YouTuber. I met him in the bar No Sense in Plovdiv while drinking, and we became very good friends, relatively quickly. And we went out quite a lot, and during this period, this winter of 2017, me and Chad, we were partying most nights. And actually, because of our YouTube channel, we managed to get in contact with a few other singers and performers and YouTubers. For example, not just Chris, but Scanned Out actually came out to us and said, hey, would you like to come and meet us and watch our show? And that's what we did, okay? So we went to W Club, we went and met them. At the same time, we also met with Sector, and this leads me to the next picture, which was this was a very fun period. This was winter 2017, and the end of winter 2018, where we did a lot of partying. Me and Chris were going out all of the time, and in general, me and Chad were just partying and taking full advantage of not just making videos on YouTube, but also the fact that we had made some great friends in Toto and Wicho and in Chris and in everybody else that we got to meet. Now, the next picture leads us to spring 2018, okay? Now, this is me looking over Nebet Tepe, okay? And I really enjoy checking out the many hills of Plovdiv, especially in the spring with a little glass of wine and some friends. As you can see here, there's Chad, there's Will, and there's Lionel, one of my other friends who I met here. And this was a very, very fun period. We were going out quite often still, you know, all through the winter and then into spring. We were going out, we were having fun, we were hitting W and Bling maybe 2-3 times a week at least. But it definitely wasn't sustainable. Maybe we were having too much fun. Obviously, none of us expected to stay in Bulgaria for that long. We only came for a short period, and by then it was around 6 months in Bulgaria. We hadn't learned much Bulgarian, and we were just riding on the tails of, you know, all of our friends and having a great time. Now the next picture is one of my favorite, okay? And I think it's a super cool picture. It's me and one of my Bulgarian friends, Marin, and we are in the Central Park. I think it's Centralna Gradina, the Plovdiv. And this was during Kapanafest. And we actually made a very epic video during Kapanafest. And I'll leave a link here and down below of that Kapanafest video. Now, during this time, we were having a lot of fun at the start of summer. This was around June 2018. We were going to Kapana, you know, a lot of nights. We were meeting new people, making more and more friends, and the YouTube channel was just starting to grow. But at the same time, everything wasn't perfect, and Chad actually wanted to go home. He was missing family. You know, he wanted to focus on his actual real job as a music producer. And I respected that, I understood, it was a big shock. So pretty much after this period, he went back to the UK. And if you remember, I didn't post, I didn't make any videos for a long time because I didn't know what to do. Chad had gone, and so I just decided to focus on my work. Honestly, I was going to leave Bulgaria at this point. I had had around 8 months in Bulgaria, had a good time. I had some great friends in Chris, in Skandal, in many other people, but I had no one from the UK now. I was really unsure what to do. However, maybe a week or two after that period of Chad leaving, of Will leaving, what happened is I actually started dating someone. And this person is called Joanna. It's the woman that you see all the time in my Instagram feed, and it's possibly, you know, future wife, future mother of my children. Who knows, you know? But we have we've been together now for something like a year and a half. We are very happy. I love her. I love her family, and yeah, from that period when they left, I kind of retracted and stepped back from going out, from partying so much, and I started to travel again, or started to explore Bulgaria, especially with Joanna. And you can see the next picture. This picture leads us to August 2018. I'm in Sozopol, okay? And this was pretty much the period of time where I was enjoying Sozopol, I was enjoying Atopol, I was enjoying all of the beach places in Bulgaria. Here is the first post I have with my girlfriend, you know, and yeah, I was just exploring Bulgaria in a new light. So I was no longer just going around Plovdiv, let's say, to party or to have fun, but I was actually going to a few restaurants, a few more relaxed bars, going on dates, and exploring the beach, you know. Also during the summer, you know, as I said, I got to go to Sozopol a few times, go to Atopol, and I really got to enjoy the other aspect of Bulgaria as a really wholesome and high quality country. And it was around about this time, because I had stopped partying, I stopped eating tuna all the time, I started to really get into food and learn more about cooking and learn more about ingredients. And that was one of the main things which persuaded me to stay in Bulgaria. So as I started to fall in love with my girl, with Joanna, as I started to fall in love during the summer period, what happened was I actually decided to stay. Instead of going back to the UK or going to another country like Spain, I decided to give it a go and I decided to stay. And it was pretty much because I was in a relationship at the time. And that relationship allowed me to actually fully learn about Bulgaria, take a step back from all the, the drinking and partying, and to experience the country in its true beauty. So this now leads me on to one of my favorite pictures on my whole Instagram. I keep saying that, but yeah, it's me and Joanna at Lubo Kirov. Okay, now she is a huge Lubo Kirov fan, and because of that we went together, and then I learned to love Lubo Kirov, and this was during the winter, or yeah, the early winter of 2018. Okay, so as you can see, from that period, even the clothes I started to wear changed a little bit. I was becoming far more mature, and I was just enjoying going out, going on dates, and at this point we had both pretty much fallen in love, and not just with each other, but I had started to fall in love with Bulgaria. I had started to really get into food, get into cooking. I had started to not enjoy going to nightclubs as much. I didn't want to go to party. Instead, I wanted to, look after my health, and try and learn more about the ingredients and the cheeses, from Silene, Kashkaval and other kinds to the different hams. And that's when I really started to study a little, study or at least read a bit about Bulgarian cuisine and Bulgarian life. At this point, I was pretty much decided that I would stay in Bulgaria for a few years. I just wasn't, sure how long, or as sure as I am now, where I know I will probably be here forever. Wow, and here we have one of my favorite pictures. I keep saying that, they're all so good. This was in Saravets, in Velika Turnova, the old capital of Bulgaria. Amazing city. Oh my god, I love Saravets so much. And this was during the late spring or summer of 2019, so last summer. And me and Joanna went to Velika Turnova, and we had an incredible, awesome time. We got to try some great food. As you can see from this picture, this is a classic Greece, big steak, red wine, that's me. Mwah. And not only that, I got to learn a lot about the ancient history of this country. Very important, very important. And during this summer period, in fact, I got to truly enjoy Bulgarian summer in its full entirety. As you can see again, Plage Smokinia, we went to the beach, we went to Sozopol quite a few times. We really took advantage of the wonderful weather that Bulgaria does have. And probably the coolest thing that we did was I went to my first Bulgarian svadba, my first Bulgarian wedding actually. It was one of Joanna's friends, and it was just awesome. I got to do horror. I got to experience so many new things, and it was just great to go to a real traditional Orthodox Bulgarian wedding. And just one more picture from that wedding, and I might include some videos as well. It was epic. It was absolutely epic. A very good summer, and that summer finished off just going back to the Centralna Nagrada, very recent, and that leads, okay guys, to today, pretty much, winter 2020, okay? And here we are with a very recent picture at the top of Nebet Tepe with my friends who came from the UK to visit me. They come every year or every few months to come and visit me. Andy, Christian, and it was awesome. They came. I showed them some traditional Bulgarian foods. I taught them a little bit about Bulgaria, and probably my latest picture, just me and Joanna with our paintings. As you can see, probably my painting is very bad. Her painting is much better than mine. Okay, so wow guys, there you go. Okay, that was my time, my transformation, let's say, in Bulgaria over 10 key pictures. And obviously there were many pictures involved and included and many clips, but these were the main defining points of my time in Bulgaria. So to finish, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed looking through my little photo album, my little photo journey of my last 2 years in Bulgaria. And I can't wait to spend another 2, another 3, another 10, and who knows, maybe even longer here, okay? And especially in Plovdiv and in the future, raising a family, maybe in the mountains, in the Balkan, or in the city, who knows, but just enjoying good food, good weather, good vibes. That's all I want. So, guys, thank you very much for watching this. Please let me know if you enjoyed this video. It was literally just a video to try and tell you guys more about me, give more of a story, because I get a lot of questions about these sort of things. Why am I here? What am I doing? What have I been doing? And I don't really want to give a boring answer. So I hope this was a little more entertaining, okay? So, Novo Blagadaya, do skoro, and take care guys, okay? Ciao, bye.